from the book of Daniel. In Babylon there lived a man named Joachim, who married a very beautiful and God-fearing woman, Susanna, the daughter of Hilkiah. Her pious parents had trained their daughter according to the law of Moses. Joachim was very rich. He had a garden near his house, and the Jews had recourse to him often, because he was the most respected of them all. That year, 2 elders of the people were appointed judges, of whom the Lord said, "Wickedness has come out of Babylon." From the elders who were to govern the people as judges, these men jumped upon the house of Joachim. When the people left at noon, Susanna used to enter her husband's garden for her work. When the old men saw her enter every day for her work, they began to lust for her. They suppressed their consciences. They would not allow their eyes to look to heaven, and did not keep in mind just judgments. One day, while they were waiting for the right moment, she entered the garden as usual with 2 maids only. She decided to bathe, for the weather was warm. Nobody else was there except the 2 elders, who had hidden themselves and were watching her. "Bring me oil and soap," she said to the maids, "while I bathe." As soon as the maids had left, the 2 old men got up and hurried to her. "Look," they said, "the garden doors are shut, and no one can see us. Give in to our desire and lie with us. If we will testify against you that you did miss your maids, because someone was here with you." "I am completely cupped," Susanna groaned. "If I yield, it will be my death. If I refuse, I cannot escape your power. Yet it is better for me to fall into your power without guilt than to sin before the Lord." Then Susanna shrieked, and the old men also shouted at her, as one of them ran to open the garden doors. When the people in the house heard the cries from the garden, they rushed in by the side gates to see what had happened to her. At the accusations by the old man, very much ashamed, for never had any such things had been about Susanna. When the people came to her husband Joachim the next day, the 2 wicked elders also came, fully determined to put Susanna to death. Before all the people they ordered, "Send for Susanna, the daughter of Hilkiah, the wife of Joachim." When she was sent for, she came with her parents, children, and all her relatives. All her relatives and the onlookers were weeping. In the midst of the people, the 2 elders rose up and laid their hands on her head. Through tears, she looked up to heaven, for he trusted in the Lord wholeheartedly. The elders made this accusation. "As we were walking in the garden alone, this woman entered with 2 girls and shut the doors of the garden." This means the girls. A young man who was hidden there came and lay with her. When we, in a corner of the garden, saw this crime, we ran toward them. We saw them lying together, but the man we could not hold because he was strong. He opened the doors and ran off. Then we see her and asked the young woman was, but he refused to tell us. We testify to this. The assembly believed them, since they were elders and judges of the people, and they condemned her to death. But Susanna cried aloud, O eternal God, you know what is hidden, and are aware of all things before they come to be. You know that they have testified falsely against me. Here I am about to die, though I have done none of the things with which these wicked men have charged me. The Lord heard her prayer as she was being led to execution. The spirit of a young man named Daniel, and he cried aloud, I will have no part in the death of this woman. All the people turned and asked him, What is this you are saying? He stood in the midst and continued, Are you such fools, O children of Israel, to condemn a woman of Israel without examination and without clear evidence? Return to God, for they have testified falsely against her. Then all the people turned in haste. To Daniel the elder said, Come sit with us and inform us, since God has given you the prestige of old age. But he replied, Separate these two far from each other, that I may examine them. After they were separate one from another, he called one of them and said, How you have grown evil with age! Now have your past sins come to the term, passing the unjust sentences, condemning the innocent, and freeing the guilty. Although the Lord says, The innocent and the just you shall not put to death. Now, then if you were a witness, tell me under what tree you saw them together. Under a majestic tree, he answered. Daniel replied, Your fine lie has cost you your head. For the angel of God shall receive the sentence from him and split you in two, putting him to one to be brought. Daniel said to him, Offspring of Canaan, not of Judah, beauty has seduced you, lusts have subverted your conscience. This is how you acted with the daughters of Israel. And in their fear they yielded to you. But the daughter of Judah did not tolerate your wickedness. Now then, tell me, under what tree you surprised them together? Under an oak. He replied, Your fine lie has cost you also your head. For the angel of God waits with a sword to cut you too, so as to make an end of you both. The whole assembly cried aloud, blessing God who saves those who hope in him. They answered the elders, for by their own words Daniel had convicted them of perjury according to the law of Moses. They inflicted on them the penalty they had brought to impose on the neighbor. They put them to death. Thus was innocent blood spared that day. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures he gives me repose. Beside restful waters he leads me. He refreshes my soul. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. He guides me in the right paths For his name's sake, even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side, with your rod and your staff that give me courage. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. You spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. Only goodness and kindness follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord for years to come. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil, for you are at my side. A reading from the Gospel according to John. Jesus went to the Mount of Olives, but early in the morning, he arrived again in the temple area, and all the people started coming to him, and he sat down and taught them. Then the scribes and Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in adultery, and made her stand in the middle. They said to him, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such woman. So what do you say?" They said this to test him, so that they could have some charge to bring against him. Jesus bent down and began to write on the ground with his finger. But when they continued asking him, he straightened up and said to them, "Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Again he bent down and wrote on the ground. And in response, they went away one by one, beginning with the elders. So he was left alone with the woman before him. Then Jesus straightened up and said to her, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" She replied, "No one, sir." Then Jesus said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, do not sin anymore." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Meditation. Jesus bent down and began to write on the ground with his finger. Jesus is missive. Some men had brought him a woman when they had caught committing adultery. They wanted to know if she should be stoned to death in accordance with Mosaic law. But Jesus just bent down and started to write. On the ground with his finger. When they kept clamoring for an answer, he stood up and delivered one of his most famous lines. "Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Then he went back to doodling in the dirt. Did Jesus approve of the woman's sin? Of course not. But he could tell accusers didn't care about her sin either. They didn't even care about her. She was just a pawn, someone they could use to trap him. So instead of playing their game, he focused his attention on her. "Has no one condemned you?" he asked after the crowd dispersed. "Neither do I." Addressing her face to face, he gave her back her dignity, assured her that she was safe, and warned against further sin. In this brief, but tenderly strange, Jesus shows that he did not come to condemn the world, but to save the world. He wasn't interested in the voices of condemnation them. and He isn't interested in them now. He wants to assure you of His mercy. Those accusing, condemning voices clamor loudly in your mind. He wants to silence them by setting you free from your sin. Just as He told the woman, He wants to tell you, neither do I condemn you. The man wanted a heated confrontation with Jesus, but he wanted a saving encounter with the woman. Jesus wants the same for you today. He knows everything about you, good and bad, and He opens His arms to you in welcome. So let Him forgive you. Let Him silence the accusations. Let Him set you free and give you confidence in His love, so that you too cannot sin anymore. Thank you, Jesus, for setting me free and refusing to condemn me.